Surfing legend Laird Hamilton, blonde, buffed, and bold, is the face of retailer Stephen Barry's new line of surfing apparel called Wonderwall.
You got a beach, warm water, coconuts on the sand. I mean, it's where you want to be. This is where you want to get.
To work with Laird Hamilton gave the line the authenticity it needed for not only the core, but the aspirational surf and skate buyer.
Stephen Barry's is one of many companies trying to profit from surfing's transformation into a cool lifestyle that no longer means beach bums and potheads, as shown in the 1980s movie Fast Times at Ridgemont High. J. Crew, Target, and Abercrombie & Fitch's Hollister brand sell surfing's casual look to young buyers, while Nissan, American Express, and even chemical company Saudi Basic Industries use surfing's edgy image to appeal to a more mature and affluent audience.
It's an aspirational sport. There is a glamour aspect to it because of that sort of environmental friendly aspect that it brings. And it has cleaned up its image, and so consequently companies are beginning to incorporate it in their ad campaigns.
They're trying to tap into an industry, surfing and skating, where sales reached $7.5 billion in 2006, up 15% from 2004. Nike joined in 2002 when it bought surf gear brand Hurley International. Hurley sales jumped 33% in the quarter that ended in February, and there are signs Nike wants to make an even bigger splash. Executives from the shoe company recently visited Jack's Surf Shop in Huntington Beach, California.
People from Nike came to us and asked us some questions about, what makes things cool and what makes things core in our market.
The market's biggest maker of surf clothing, sandals, and other beach gear is Quiksilver. It began making board shorts in 1976 and last year had sales of nearly $2.5 billion, with more than half coming from Europe and Asia. Quiksilver's CEO says he doesn't fear new competitors.
In order to be authentic, you really have to bleed it in your DNA. I mean, you can't do a fake job on it.
That said, McKnight says more competition is one reason Quiksilver expects sales growth to slow to 10% this year, the worst in at least a decade. And Quiksilver stock has dropped 36% in the last year. Some investors, though, remain bullish, including Trivium Capital Management's Ward Davis.
More and more competition will have some negative impact on Quiksilver's top line. But what these companies don't possess is the decades of heritage that Quiksilver brings.
This is not a fad or a trend. This is a lifestyle. We always have this theory around Quiksilver that half the world's population lives out or near the beach and the other half can't wait to get there.
Of course, for the companies who can't wait to cash in, a lot depends on surfing maintaining its new image.
They're going after the dream and the fantasy and the purity of it more because that's what sells product.
Matt Miller, Bloomberg News.